तो आज हम लोग बात करेंगे एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम के बारे में। एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम जैसा कि नाम से क्लियर है, एंडो प्लस क्राइन दो शब्दों से मिलकर बना है। एंडो मीन्स इंटरनल, आंतरिक, और क्राइन मीन्स सेक्रीशन। जितनी भी एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स होती हैं, ये वो ग्लैंड्स हैं जो कि बॉडी के अंदर अलग अलग जगहों पर पाई जाती हैं, और इनसे निकलने वाले जो सिक्रीशंस होते हैं, जो इनके श्रावण होते हैं, दे आर बीन ट्रांसपोर्टेड बाय हेल्प ऑफ द ब्लड in different parts of the body parts. And most important thing with these endocrine glands is that these glands are capable of secreting certain chemicals, and these chemicals are effective far away from the point of the origin or from the gland from where they are being secreted. तो जहाँ से हमने इन ग्लैंड से सिक्रीशन होता है, वहाँ से इनका इफेक्ट कहीं दूर बॉडी के दूसरे पार्ट में पड़ता है जाके। तो इसीलिए एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स की एक खासियत ये होती है कि एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स से निकलने वाले सिक्रीशंस बॉडी के दूसरे पार्ट्स में जाके अपना प्रभाव दर्शाते हैं। दे इंडिकेट देयर इफेक्ट इन द डिफरेंट डिस्टल पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी, नॉट एट दैट एरिया वेयर फ्रॉम दीज ग्लैंड्स द सिक्रीशंस आर बीन मेड। Like suppose we talk about the pituitary. Pituitary secretes certain type of the chemicals, certain type of the hormones, and these hormones are effective in different other parts of the body. इनका इफेक्ट कहीं दूसरी जगह पर पड़ता है जाकर के। फॉर एग्जांपल, उनका इफेक्ट बॉडी की ग्रोथ पर पड़ता है, उनका इफेक्ट किडनी पर पड़ता है, उनका इफेक्ट एड्रिनल ग्लैंड पर पड़ता है, उनका इफेक्ट थायराइड ग्लैंड पर पड़ता है, उनका इफेक्ट पैराथायराइड ग्लैंड पर पड़ता है, उनका इफेक्ट ओवरी और टेस्टिस पर पड़ता है। सो दैट्स व्हाई देयर इफेक्ट इज बीन इंडिकेटेड इन डिफरेंट अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी से कि दीज आर द ग्लैंड्स व्हिच आर कैपेबल ऑफ secreting certain chemicals which are secreted internally inside the gland and being transported by the blood, so called endocrine. And the other important thing with these endocrine gland secretions is that the target organ of these glands is always far away from the point of secretion. The third important thing with these endocrine glands is that secretions which are being made by these glands are very small in the molecular size, and that's why they are permeable to the plasma membrane. So, contrary to enzymes, we can say that enzymes are being secreted from the exocrine glands. The molecular size of the enzymes is relatively very large, whereas the size of the hormones is very small, and they are always effective inside the cell, and they usually affect the metabolism of the certain cells, or the you can say that the energy yielding processes of certain reactions. So the mode of action of the endocrine glands or the hormones, the secretions which are being made by the endocrine glands is called as hormone, and the effect of hormones is indicated in two ways. Number one, that they either if stimulate the surface of the plasma membrane on the target tissue, and then they induce, and secondary they act as a primary, the hormone acts as a primary messenger, and it stimulates the internal CAMP cycle, the cyclic AMP cycle, which is capable of inducing or activating the internal metabolic rate of the cell. So they affect indirectly inside the cell, but there are certain hormones which directly penetrate inside the cell. They enter inside the cell, and then they affect the mostly the enzymatic reactions or the reactions inside the cells. For example, if we talk about the growth stimulating hormones, or we can talk about the hormones which are related with the controlling the activities of the testes and ovaries. These hormones are capable of inducing the metabolism inside the cell. How they act? They enter inside the cell, and then they act on the certain enzymes, that is the ligases, or mainly on the ligases and lysases, which controls the process of the DNA duplication, or mRNA synthesis, or protein synthesis. So by help of these enzymes, we can alter or we can change the process of cell division, the process of protein synthesis, the process of the anabolic processes inside the cell. So that's why we can classify the enzymes into major categories. On the other hand, when we talk about the exocrine secretions, or we can say the secretions made by the various type of exocrine gland, like salivary gland, like lacrimal glands, like we can talk about the gastric glands, intestinal glands. These are those glands which are capable of certain chemicals, and these chemicals are effective just near or very close to the target organ. Their target organ is always very close to the gland, and their secretion is being transported not by the help of the duct blood, but it is being transported by help of the duct. So the enzyme secretions which are being made by the exocrine gland is being transported by the duct and is secreted very close to the you can say the part of the gland. For example, we talk about the salivary gland. Salivary gland saliva is formed here in the salivary glands, and then it is released in the buccal cavity. If we talk about the lacrimal glands are here inside around the eye, and their secretions are being released in the eye. Similarly, if we talk about the gastric glands, then gastric gland secretions are released in the stomach, and so on. The different glands which are of exocrine nature, they release their secretion in the adjacent organ, and where the reaction or the action of these secretions takes place. And mostly we can say that the secretions of the exocrine gland are never capable of altering the metabolic processes, or the process of anabolism and catabolism of the body. They are usually meant for process of digestion, or process of excretion, or process of lubrication, or process of antibiotic action, etc. Or they act as an protective layer. They form the protective layer in the surface, but they never alter your basic metabolic processes of the body, whereas the hormones are capable of altering the metabolic processes of the body. ये बॉडी के अंदर जाते हैं जब हार्मोन्स, तो ये बॉडी के डिफरेंट पार्ट्स में जाके वहाँ पर हमारी जैविक क्रियाओं को प्रभावित करते हैं, जबकि जो एंजाइम्स होते हैं ये जैविक क्रियाओं पर सीधा प्रभाव नहीं डालते। ये या तो पाचन कराएंगे, या ये बकल कैविटी में आँखों में चिकनापन लाएंगे जिससे कि लुब्रिकेशन हो सके। ये अगर कान में है तो कान के टिम्पैनम को ऊपर वैक्स की सिक्रीशन करेंगे जिससे कि कान का प्रोटेक्शन हो सके। अगर ये बाइल डक्ट के फॉर्म उसमें स्टमक में है तो स्टमक में जो सिक्रीशंस होंगे वो खाने को पचाने में सहायता करेंगे, मगर इनका प्रभाव शरीर की जैव रासायनिक क्रियाओं पर सीधा नहीं पड़ेगा। ये सीधे जाके कोई भी एंजाइम जो है क्रिया नहीं करता। कुछ एंजाइम ऐसे हैं जो बॉडी में अंदर पाए जाते हैं, वो प्रभाव डालते हैं बॉडी के अंदर,